Hello folks, it's that time again for What's for Supper Wednesday, and today we're going to be doing a different version of hamburger steaks. Today we're going to be fixing country gravy to go along with it. Alrighty, we'll need burger, about 1.5 pounds, half a cup of dry breadcrumbs, we're going to need 1 egg, we need 1 tablespoon of ketchup, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, a half a teaspoon of seasoned salt, a half a teaspoon of pepper, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a half a teaspoon of onion powder. And then you'll need some vegetable oil to put in your skillet. Now we're going to get it started. Oh, the oven just preheated, folks. I'm going to be doing a little bit different today. We're going to be putting this here after we get it all mixed together. I'm going to cook the bottom just a little bit on the skillet. And then we're going to place it in the oven and let it finish cooking the burger in the oven. And then once the burger gets the temperature, we'll take them out and then we'll mix up our gravy in the skillet. And to go along with our hamburger steak today, we're going to be fixing some of these egg noodles. We're going to be fixing buttered noodles. I think we've showed you this before. If not, we just cook them as normal. Drain the water out, leave just a little bit of water in there. We put a stick of butter in it and then stir that together, and then we'll be having the gravy with the noodles.
Here's one of the pretty bowls my father-in-law got me.
Okay, here's our breadcrumbs. Now we got to put an egg in there. Alrighty, put our egg in here. Throw this over here. Now normally, folks, what we do, we keep our eggshells and feed them back to the chickens. It helps with their shells. Alrighty, let's see what's next. Now we're going to put a tablespoon of ketchup. There's a handy dandy tablespoon. Say 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. Give this a good shake here. Trying to keep Carolyn from laughing at me here. Like I said, folks, have fun in the cooking. Alright, now half a teaspoon seasoned salt. Use whatever seasoned salt you like. Alrighty. Now, half a teaspoon of pepper. That's white pepper there, folks. Use whichever pepper you've got on hand. Now, garlic powder, half a teaspoon of it. And also onion powder. And then we'll get this mixed up here and we'll place it in our skillet. Now we're going to be making 3 hamburger steaks. So what I'm going to do, I'll put this in the bottom of the pan, and then what we'll do after we cook it, I'm just going to brown it on the one side, then we're going to place it in the oven, let it finish cooking. Then I'll just third it up, and then we'll get them patties out, and we'll make the gravy. In the meantime, we'll start cooking our noodles. Let's get this mixed up. Folks, I about forgot. The other day, I found this little trick. You all may know it. This is baking soda. Just plain ordinary baking soda. Mix it in a little bit of water. I'll just take my finger here and mix it up. But it changes the pH of the burger. And it actually makes it more tender. But now I just happened to find this the other day. Like I said, we'll just mix this up here a little bit, get it stirred up there with your finger. Now what I did, I put in half a teaspoon of that there. It says you don't want to go real crazy with the amount. You'll be able to taste the baking soda, but so far we've had good luck with it. And I'm just going to add this water into this here, and now mix it on up. But no, that's just, I almost had forgot the Italians there, but found that the other day, and there is a big difference. And if you already know about that, let us know in the comments. All right, now let me go put this in the skillet. Okay, I just put a little bit of oil down in there. Now I'm gonna go get our hamburger. Place that down in there. All right. Now I'm just gonna sort of patty it out into a big patty. Like I said, we'll let it brown a little bit on the bottom, and then we'll place it in our oven. I'm thinking this thick here, probably about 15 minutes. We'll check the temperature, make sure it's done, and then we'll third this up, and then we'll make our gravy. In the meantime, I'm going to get the noodles started. Alrighty, our water's come to a boil. Now we're going to put in some noodles. Maybe. That looks good. Now, give these a little stir. It says cook for 6 to 8 minutes. When you're making the buttered noodles, you want to do it a little bit on the lesser side there, about 6 minutes, maybe even just a little bit less. What we're going to do, we're going to drain the water, leave just a little bit water left in there, set it back over here. Let's take this and set it on top here, keep it from boiling over. And we'll put our stick of butter in there, and that's how we'll get our buttered noodles. Alrighty folks, we browned it on the bottom. I placed it in the oven at 420 degrees for 15 minutes. It's done now. Now what I'm going to do, we'll cut these pieces out and we'll set them on a plate. We're going to make the gravy in the same pan right here. Let me get this out of the way. Alrighty folks, now we drained out almost all the water. We left just a little bit in the very bottom. Throw you a stick of butter in there. And also, hold on one second. I like to put just a little bit, not a lot, of Parmesan cheese in there and mix it up. Now, we'll get that, let that there melt. And we'll start working on the gravy. Alrighty folks, just leave them bits and pieces of burger in there, scratch up your goodness off the bottom. There wasn't a whole lot of grease in it there. Now we'll melt that there butter, and then we're going to take our flour and stick in there, make a little roux, and then we'll add our milk and seasonings. Alrighty, we'll make sure we've got the recipe in the description. Get all the flour out here. Get this all stirred up good and our seasonings. We'll have the recipe, like I said, in the description there. Now just take that there and mix all around. Make your roux. Carolyn's got her green beans a cooking over here on the side. That's what you're hearing over here on the side of me. Let this cook up just a couple more minutes here, and then we'll add our milk. Alrighty, folks, we'll add in our milk here. And just stir it up. Once it doesn't make a mess. We give our noodles a stir over here. Let's get back to this here. Now folks, this is all the preference right here. If you want a thick gravy, go ahead and keep the heat turned up and let it keep a cooking here. I think we're just about to the point where we're wanting it. So we've done this for roughly 4 minutes. You can still see it's boiling there. If you want it a little bit thicker, let it cook just a little bit longer. Okay folks, there you have it. We'll make sure the recipe is in the description. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a blessed day. Lord willing, we'll be seeing you in a couple days. Thank you again for watching.